Okay, very well. Hello everyone, thank you so much. Take your seats. Thank you so much for coming to my talk being very last, not very last, actually there is the closing speech, but there is this culture in Prague. They always put my talks before the closing speech on Sunday, so everybody's already tired and I have the easy job. Yeah, thank you so much for that. I hope you still, I'm trying to salvage the rest of my energy to talk about this, and I actually have quite an easy job. Maybe if you've been here last year, you might think, oh Mario, you talked about this already. Well, yes, I did, and I'm talking about pretty much the same thing as a year before and at other events as well, because I want you guys to, can you see it? Become core devs. Come to join us in the wonderful land of technical problems of the core Ethereum platform. Yeah, so what I want to talk to you about is a program that we run. So again, I'm Mario from Protocol Support and Ethereum Foundation. We run a Protocol Fellowship program which helps you to become a core dev. If you're interested in this, if you have a certain computer science background and you would like to learn more about specific domains of Ethereum. So when I talk about Ethereum and Ethereum core, I like to ask this question at my talks. I believe that I ask the same thing at ETH Prague every year, and I always get different answers. So I wonder, what is it this year? Can somebody just shout your opinions? What is Ethereum in one word? Money? Yeah. Ethereum is love. Ethereum is future. It's centralized. I like that. Okay. How would you describe Ethereum? I hear about world computers, about platforms. How would you describe Ethereum? What is it? One more. Community. That's lovely. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Ethereum is can be many things. I believe that it's this elephant that everybody sees just their part, what they are interested in. Oh, the gods really don't like Ethereum this weekend, isn't it? You hear the thunder. Oh, that's so crazy. I love it. Anyway, yeah, Ethereum, it gives some buzz. Oh, sorry, it's a bit distracting. What is Ethereum in its absolute definition? Ethereum is the protocol. That's why I talk about the Protocol Fellowship. Can you guys hear me? I feel like is it just me? Yeah, good. About a Protocol Fellowship, because Ethereum is a protocol. It's a technical specification and implementation of a protocol which behaves in a certain way, and core developers are people who are working on this core protocol, making it happen, maintaining it and upgrading it. Ethereum has been here for, well, more than 10 years in some form. First as a white paper, then a yellow paper which actually specifies what Ethereum is today in its Python version in the execution and consensus specs, and then like 12 different implementations of Ethereum core protocol. So it's a lot of software, tooling, testing around, and research which actually maps out how all of this protocol should evolve. So the core protocol being, yeah. The work of the core devs being the maintenance of these core infrastructure of Ethereum, which is the underlying layer of everything that we talk about here today. All the ETH Prague and all the communities and all the apps and all the use cases need to run on a smooth and hopefully secure and hopefully decentralized enough platform. So we try to improve it. There is around, I would say, 172 in Protocol Guild, but more than 200 of core developers, which, if you really think about it, is still quite a small community, considering it's like 20 different teams, and this is all the people who have some insight into how all of these various parts of the protocol works. And there are many hackers here, many great developers. I have this speech at the end because if you're a hacker, you already submitted your thing, you're just waiting for results, you finally have time to relax. So I hope that you had a chance to actually come here and get inspired to do some other kind of hacking on this core layer and join this around 200 people who are working on what I mentioned, specification, the execution, consensus testing, and research. So the core of Ethereum, which is not DeFi or NFTs or layer 2s or not even languages like Solidity, things built on top of the Ethereum, but the the actual low-level development of the platform itself, the client software, which is in maybe 10 different languages, 5, 6 different languages. There are client implementations in anything. So people coming from different backgrounds, if you are skilled in C, in Go, in Java, in TypeScript, in Rust, you can find some library, something to contribute to. There's always an infinite amount of work to do on the core layer. And I don't have to add much time because I started late, so I'm gonna skip quickly to the last point, that one of the most exciting things we are working on, of course, is wrong button. Is working on the roadmap, right? So it's not just the maintenance and improving the existing infrastructure, but prototyping, mapping, and implementing the future, making the future happen. After the merge, Vitalik said that Ethereum is about 55% finished. Now it's maybe 60. We had some hard forks since then, but there's still many interesting things to do in the different urges of Ethereum. All of this work is being done through extensive research and then prototyping and then testing and then implementations and optimizing. So it's a process which never really ends. It's like an infinite garden that we always have to take care of. And just imagine that we do it. Imagine that we have this beautiful Ethereum done, not E2 anymore, right? So all the hackers here, I want to speak specifically to you, building on many interesting use cases here, applications, which can be that your skills, that your contributions can be very impactful on actual layer 1 of Ethereum. So how do we help? What I'm actually pitching here is Protocol Fellowship. But first I want to quickly talk about the study group. Study group is a short program that we started to gather knowledge, to prepare you for the actual fellowship, and to give general public and anyone interested more. Oh, they really don't like me here. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. We should. The study group, study group, it was a 10-week program, and we created 16 sessions. So basically, the output of this thing is that you can go to this beautiful website, epf.wiki. The study group homepage is epf.wiki, where you can find the protocol study group. That's 16 presentations that we created. You can follow it. It's already done. You cannot watch it live, but all the recordings, all the discussion, all the materials and exercises that come with it are there in the first part, which is the presentations in the study group. During this study group, we also ran a community, or there's still a community maintaining the protocol wiki. The second part of this website is protocol wiki, which is a collection of community written resources on the protocol. So not just a presentation from some core dev. We have those presentations covering many parts of the protocol, but you can never contain all of the information in some talk. So all of these other materials, explanations, even of very advanced cutting-edge research of Ethereum are in the protocol wiki here. So this is a great place to study, to generally learn about Ethereum core protocol. These are some research topics that we covered, all the introduction and execution consensus, how it actually works now and how it can work in the future. But this is something which can help you prepare for the protocol fellowship. So for the people who are actually somewhat skilled in development, in understand or want to understand Ethereum more specifically, we run the fellowship itself. And our ultimate goal is to just make it easier for you to contribute to these clients, because all Ethereum is open. It's out there. It's sitting there waiting for you to come and help out, to make it better. We love to complain about Ethereum, about these issues or those. So we can actually join the discussion, the research, and the work on making it happen. Very brief history. We've been running 4 cohorts before. The first 2 were started by legendary Piper Merriam, and we took over for the 3rd and the 4th, and now upcoming 5th cohort. It's organized by EF. You can find all the information here. I will have some QR codes though. How it works is that we have 5-month program running from June to November this year, where people are supposed to be it's supposed to mimic the experience of the core developer, where you are self-directed, you are learning by yourself, you come there and you get inspiration from some projects that we suggest, and you can jump on the learning path using our wiki or other resources to propose some of your project and work on it for the next 4 or 5 months. It's all coordinated on GitHub and Discord. It's fully open, it's fully permissionless. This is open to anyone who is interested in Ethereum, and you don't need to apply anywhere, you don't need to pay anything. However, what comes with this experience is that you actually are able to penetrate this community, to meet some of the people working on the core Ethereum, and especially your peers, people learning with you in some semi-structured process where we have some systems on how the things are done. We have weekly or bi-weekly updates. We run AMA sessions with mentors, with the current core developers. And so for those who actually apply, we also offer financial stipend. The last cohort, we had 400 people applying, and around 40 people actually started and delivered 32 projects with so many AMAs, and we concluded this at DevConnect. These are some projects from the previous cohort, so to give you an idea what people work on, core stuff, right? We have somebody doing at least one of these projects in the room here, I believe. Examples of like the APIs in the clients, some improving the backend, the databases in some client implementations, but also something outside, like deterministic builds for Ethereum clients on Debian here, the node crawler, which is the peer-to-peer implementation, monitoring the network, right? So anything that really benefits the core protocol. You can find all of this information more in this blog on blog.ethereum.org. You can find information about the previous cohort, which concluded last year. That is like the most up-to-date example of how it runs. But how does it work now? How can you join? First, it's a learning path about diving deep into some domain of the protocol. You don't need to understand details of every little piece of both execution consensus. Just pick your niche. You pick an interesting problem that you want to solve, that you want to contribute to, and you dive into that. You work on that. You propose a project, and that's like the first 4 or 5 weeks, and the rest is literally just the execution, just working on these. And by working with the mentors, it means you directly contribute to their projects, and they're basically your colleagues already. You just start working with them because you contribute to their repositories. So how do you join? Some tips on what to be able to do. Generally, like, you don't have to be senior, you don't have to have any extended skills in anything. It's just up to you how much time you're able to dedicate to learn, to work on something. But you need to have certain skills, certain mindset of being able to actually do this yourself, be self-directed, self-motivated, and have some technical background, at least, some low-level language or some computer science experience, and be able to write code at least a little bit. There's, for example, some prototypes or analysis which are more about the research and the legwork and the data analysis than doing the actual software architecture, but you still need some of these technical skills, so at least something. We have the applications for people who need to receive the stipend, who want to receive a stipend to be able to work on this full-time or dedicate the time for it. We are able to provide a stipend, and for these we seek people who have some proof of work, some actual experience in open source or in free software, in Ethereum, and just generally show the insight into the protocol. They know what is the real motivation, some interesting domain they want to work on. So check out if you're interested, if you ever thought about looking deeper into the protocol or maybe even becoming a core developer, check out the EPF wiki, check out the applications. It's running since June to November. We will be meeting at ECC. We'll be meeting at DEF CON, in Bangkok. So if you are coming there, you can meet us. And for again the successful candidates, we'll be giving stipend for travels as well. So the applications closed 1 week ago. That's one thing here. Applications closed. However, you are at ETH Prague, and I'm the dude organizing this thing, so I just opened them again for you, or better said, I made a special link just for you guys to submit as an extra last minute. So even if you missed the deadline, the opportunity to submit it in the original date, you can still do that. This is a one QR code. If it doesn't work, just catch me somewhere. I will give you the link. I will give you the QR code. I'm still here. I'm the after party. So just let me know if you're interested in joining, and you need, especially if you need the stipend and you feel that okay, I'm able to dedicate my time into it, I have some skills to be able to work on this, then please just catch me anytime here. I will get you the link and you can apply there. We will invite you for an interview in coming week or so. And for some rest of the links or things to check out, I already mentioned the EPF wiki. It's easy one. You don't need a QR code for that. It's 8 letters there. But you can join the Google group, which is a mailing list. Yeah, it's actually just a mailing list where you receive updates about new cohorts, about some content that we create. Check out the GitHub of the Protocol Fellows. You can find, so all this work is open, it's in the repositories where you can see every piece of work that has been done by every fellow in every previous cohort. So a lot of materials to study, a lot of inspiration you can get. So you can find it on the GitHub, you can join our mailing list, and you can join the Discord of the study group. It's a community which is adjacent to the fellowship. You can discuss with the community there. And I think I'm over time, so I gotta cut it here. But thank you so much. Feel free to reach out if you have any more questions. And yeah, I will be here, so just, yeah, feel free to jump at me and ask me questions. Yeah, thank you, everyone. And thanks for coming to ETH Prague. It was a great event, right? It's over, and it was. I love the energy. So keep it up. Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
Mario, Havel. Okay, guys, we have few minutes to our closing ceremony, so thank you, Mario, for having an amazing speech as the last speaker before the closing ceremony. So, guys, let's give it 5 minutes to actually get everything ready and survive the storm, hopefully. So see you in 5 minutes.